This is Adam King from Aliens Don't Ring Doorbells, and you're listening to Madness to Creation.
Go ahead, say it.
Welcome to the Madness to Creation podcast. This is Maddie. How are you tonight? Or this morning, or whenever you're listening. Next guest I have on here for the 6th episode of the Madness to Creation podcast is Hyro The Hero. Hyro The Hero recently released singles entitled We Believe, which features the legendary singer David Draiman, which you might have heard from a little band called Disturbed. And also, Hyro The Hero released a single entitled Fight with the metal supergroup Hellyeah. And Hellyeah, you might have heard from Chad Gray, who was a vocalist in Mudvayne, and from Vinnie Paul, God rest his soul, who was the drummer for Pantera and Damageplan. Hyro The Hero talks about mental health, talks about 2020 and how we all need to come together in order to make it better for whether it's American society or society around the world. And that's today's mental health message that I want to bring to you, is how we need to have unity among us. We need to put our differences aside. We need to learn forgiveness as well in order to make things better. If that means swallowing your pride, if that means reaching out to somebody that you normally don't reach out to, or that means just helping an elderly person go across the street, that helps bring about unity in this country. We need to get to where we are listening to one another, and we are sharing ideas and beliefs and all that. And it was just such an incredible conversation with this amazing hip-hop artist who combines rock music with rap, of course, obviously, because he wouldn't be a hip-hop artist otherwise, he would incorporate hip-hop into his music. He's featured on numerous tracks. He's also featured on a song with Hollywood Undead, and he is known for his crazy stage antics. And please follow Hyro The Hero on Facebook, Instagram. He's actually very active on Instagram, and also follow him on Twitter as well. And Hyro The Hero is an artist to look out for in 2021 and going forward. And without further, also, if you could subscribe to Madness to Creation on YouTube, as well as follow Madness to Creation on Facebook at Madness to Creation, and also on Instagram at Madness to Creation, and follow us on Twitter at MTC Madness. And also follow us on TikTok at Madness Creation. Without further delay, here's my conversation with Hyro The Hero. Take it away, Hyro.
Yo.
Hey, what up, Hyro? How you doing, man?
What up, brother? I'm good, chilling, man.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're chilling and stuff like that, given the year 2020 has been and all that. And it's really good to hear from you again. So how's life treating you?
Oh, brother, it's been, with everything going on, it's been low-key a blessing, music-wise. I've been getting all kind of features and everything, man, so I'm happy, bro.
Yeah, I bet you are, man, and it just feels like the demand for Hyro The Hero is there, and for very good reason, because I love the lyrical content, and I was just actually jamming to the song We Believe, featuring the legendary David Draiman. And to me, that song really resonated with me because it kind of, I think that one of the themes this year is getting yourself educated on the issues, whether it's civil unrest, whether it's the pandemic, stuff like that. Is that what you were thinking about when you wrote the song?
Oh, man, I actually wrote that song like 4 years ago. So, yeah, all those things always been in my head. So the crazy part is that, I wrote it 4 years ago. And, we put it to a new beat. Shout out Matt Good, making a new beat to it. And to see those lyrics survive, and, it's still stuff like that's happening is crazy to me, man. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and I was going to say, like when you saw the events unfold, like when you look at the lyrics, did it kind of knock you off your chair, so to speak, or?
Oh yeah, man. Especially when I say I can't breathe, stuff like that. Like I said, I wrote that a while ago too, and to see, those words turn into something a little different, a whole other meaning behind it. That's just almost insane for me. But it shows that we got some things we got to work on out here. And as a musician and, as an artist, I think you got to put out, things people could feel, resonate with, and learn from, and be a voice somehow, some kind of way, man. So I think I'm doing that, and it's cool that you listen to the song and hear all of that in it too.
Oh, absolutely. And I was going to say, like, I really appreciate the flow and stuff like that in the music. And as your platform is getting larger, especially from last time I talked to you, I feel like you're blowing up a little bit. Do you feel like you have more of a responsibility in terms of your platform for the listener, or?
Yeah, man, it does feel like that sometimes, I'm a wild dude in general too, but that's the thing, like, I live my life on social media. You see my life, I'm having fun and I'm doing things like that. But also in my music, it's always a message. I just feel like I cannot make a song without a message. It has to have some kind of value to it, because when you make a song, it's there for life, man. So if I tell you, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kill this, kill that, that's living there forever, and say that song becomes big, kids follow that. So I really wouldn't want that to be my message out there. You get what I'm saying? Somebody like Tupac, sure. Even though he said things, he had a message, and it was a reason for the things he was saying. So that stuck with me. And so when I make music, I try to at least have some kind of message in there, because you painting a picture, man, and and it's going to stay up there forever. So is that what you want to look back on and be the reason somebody did some crazy stuff?
Oh, absolutely. And I was going to say, speaking of like all the social unrest and stuff like that, like what was like your response given to like all 50 states like just coming together for a cause, over like with the social unrest and stuff like that, like
oh yeah, it's everything. Especially my younger days is what I dreamed of, the whole fighting back and people going in and rioting and doing all of that. In my younger days, I was like, oh yeah, that's what's up. But I feel like, you got to be a little bit more strategic with what you're doing. Now you get what I'm saying? When you're just burning buildings down and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of crazy. It's not the way I would have done it, I think you do it more strategic, because like, they say Antifa and all these different things. So people could just come to your peaceful protest and make it violent. So you do got to think about it a little bit more and be a little bit more strategic in a sense. So I'm never one-sided in anything. I play it down the middle, because I believe I'm rolling with the 99%, man, and they do all these things to divide us. So It's about me bringing the people together, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, so do you feel like it's more of a battle, like, between, like, the 99% versus the 1%? Like
Exactly, man. That's what it really is.
Yeah, and I was going to say, how would we go about fixing that, in your view?
We can't fall for these divisive tricks. You get what I'm saying? They divide us by skin color, by money, class, divide you by Democrat, Republican. You get what I'm saying? You just choose two people, you roll with them. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. I don't know, man. So, but these are how we got to handle things. So if we could collectively come together with a way, that we could find a way to pursue things without having to depend on things. Like right now, the coronavirus, we do literally depending on the government to save our lives. You feel me? It's a weird thing to me. I don't know, man. So, I just know we got to figure out something. I don't got all the answers, but I know this probably ain't the way we should go about things.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to say, like, this coronavirus is crazy. It's practically has shut down. I don't want to say shut down the music industry, but like in terms of live music and stuff like that. What can we do, like, whether it's media, whether it's government, whether it's anything, to like, how do we go about saving our music venues, our music industry?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I be thinking about all the time, man, because I want to get back on tour. I want to get back doing this music thing, out there bringing these songs to life. So, shit, I wish I had an answer for that, man. I don't know. It's crazy to see that, how much power the top people have to just shut a whole industry down, shut everything down, and take everything away from you. That's wild to me. You get what I'm saying? Whether we will give up anything for safety, looks like, is so we'd rather be safe than other things. So if that's what majority of the people want to do, I guess we got to do it. So, and I see there's other people that fight back and like, yo, I could take care of myself, but this is the weirdest situation I've ever been in my life. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure everybody else been in this too. I don't have the answer per se, but it's up to me, you know what I'm saying? I'd rock and just, hey, come at your own risk. You put up a sign. What happened to that? Just put up a sign. Hey, you come at your own risk. You could get some shit. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible after that. So, something like that, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. And I agree. I agree like 100%, because I feel like when we sacrifice our safety, it could lead to tyranny eventually. And that's something that we got to kind of stay away from, and all that. So I'm envisioning when this COVID-19 is over, whatever you want to call it, that I'm envisioning Hyro the Hero being absolutely unleashed at his first show. Because you've dived like 25 feet off of speakers and all that stuff. And what do you have any like surprises in store for the fans when you finally get on that stage again?
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be wild. I can guarantee you that. But the one thing, it's funny you asked that because I was thinking about that today. Is I gotta get my cardio in, man. So I don't know. You get when you're in the zone of touring, you get into a zone, man. Your body's ready for it. I could take the pain of jumping off a speaker or something like that. My body built for it. Right now, I ain't been able to scream. I ain't been able to do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different screaming at the studio compared to doing it live. You feel me? So can't wait till we get back rehearsing. I get back in the ball game. I'm gonna need a few shows to get back in it, but it's gonna be wild anyway it goes. It's gonna be the excitement is gonna carry me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, kind of get back to your song, We Believe. How did that collaboration with David Draiman come about? And is that guy a legend or what? That's what I say about him.
Super legend, man. One of the greatest voices. My manager actually put me in touch with him. He sent him the song. He already knew me, too, which was epic, you know what I'm saying? He knew about me and everything. My manager knew about him from the beginning of Disturbed. So that's what they had, that connection. And once he sent him the song, he was like, man, I got to be on this right here. So I had the chorus with me singing, and I figured he would take me off and sing on the chorus. But he added to it, so that was just more epic. So I'm singing along with one of the greatest singers ever. That's so sick, And I'm not a singer like that, so that's cool.
Yeah, I bet you're just kind of like, am I dreaming here or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but to me, that's just got to be a big accomplishment for your career and stuff like that. So, what did because I noticed in the We Believe song, you really grew vocally, not only like in your hip hop style, but actually as a singer, you grew. And
oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that something that David Draymond kind of taught you, or did you have a vocal coach, or how did you go about that?
Oh, no, it was just natural, you know what I'm saying, learning this music and things like that. David Draymond gave lots of tips on, as far as mixing and things goes. I already had laid this down, and Matt Good is a good producer too, man. He gave me a bunch of tips on singing and things like that as well. So it's all about dynamics, man, and that's what I started learning more and more. So, sometimes during the verse, you don't have to go so hard, and you can build it up. And then, when you're singing, you don't necessarily have to force your singing. There's a little tips and tricks, I learned along the way, but it's also a natural progression that happened, just learning how to make music and how to make songs, songs that'll stick in people's head, choruses that'll stick and also send a message at the same time. So now I've been doing better and better. I just finished another dope song that sounds insane that my label likes a lot. And I got a new one coming right now called Fight with Chad Gray, which is going to be epic too, man.
Right.
So, shit is wild, bro. I got some dope features.
Oh, absolutely. And I was going to say, I shared that Instagram story and all that. So I was just like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I was going to say, how did that come about? And what can people expect from that single?
Man, Hellyeah, they always showed me love, man. I knew them from back in England. I think Download Festival, I met them. Vinnie Paul and everybody. And it was just so cool with me, you know what I'm saying? Every time they see me, they want to party with me, man. And then the same thing happened in Australia in Sound Waves. So that was super cool. I never got a picture with Vinnie Paul, though, because I used to kick it with him a lot, too. And, it was epic, man. So, we just became friends from that point on. And when, he knows some of the people I know. So when the opportunity presented itself, sent over the track, and he crushed it. Dude, added a whole nother aspect to it, took it up a whole nother notch, man. I can't wait for y'all to hear it, bro. It's insane. It's like this one's in your face, like heavy, you know what I'm saying? So crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hellyeah is notorious for that. And is it true that Vinnie Paul was like the nicest guy in metal?
Oh man, so true, bro. I met him. I was sitting at a bar, not the bar, like the hotel bar area in London, and I was just sitting by myself, chilling. And Vinnie Paul was at the table. He didn't really know me. He just saw me sitting by myself and said, "Hey, bro, you want to come here and drink, man?" I was like, "Yeah." And he go, I say, "Man, I know you. You from Texas, man." And he goes, I said, "I'm from Texas." He said, "What, Texas?" And he gave me a drink and everything. We sat there and chilled, man. And that was just dope, man. He didn't even know me for shit. He just saw a dude sitting down. You get what I'm saying? Random dude. He didn't know I did music or nothing. So I started telling him about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And I was gonna say, like with Chad Gray, just kind of a quick story on him. I saw Mudvayne in concert in Iowa, back when they were like in the peak, you know, and Chad Gray literally sang so hard he was like spitting out blood. And
Yeah, his voice is insane, man. Yeah.
yeah, and I was gonna say, have you ever pushed your voice that hard to where you're spitting out blood or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I push my voice all the time. Not the blood level, but sore throat level, which is probably gonna happen when I get back on tour. But I think, you know, my voice, I like to try it in different ways, and I talk loud and all the time too, and I talk so goddamn much that I think my voice just used to it already. You know what I'm saying? I always running my mouth, man. So.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I kind of do the same thing too. You know, like sometimes people have to tell me just to shut up, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, sir, ma'am, you know. But anyways, like yesterday, you Hollywood Undead, you were featured in Coming Through the Stereo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another dope song. I was gonna say, like, how did that come about, and what was the coolest thing about working with the boys in Hollywood Undead?
Oh man, yeah, them dudes show mad love. They took me on tour a long time. I think they took me on tour like 2012, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they took me on tour, man. I knew them from that. And back in the days, you know, MySpace and everything, I just thought they was the coolest shit coming out. So I was just excited to be down with them and stuff. So when they took me on tour, I realized how cool they was, man. They straight down to earth dudes, you know. They not nothing to play with right there, man. Some real G's right there, man. So I really loved hanging out with them, bro. And yeah, so when we connected again, it was just, bro, it felt like it was like back in the days. And they just some real cool cats, man, and showed me mad love, told me they wanted me on the song. We did it via, you know, this internet stuff, how we do it now. And yeah, bro, and they gave me the song. Like I wrote them lyrics in like 10 minutes because I was so happy and feeling the music so much, bro. Sending it back to them, and it was like, oh shit, Hyro, that's what's up. And so yeah, man, and now it's coming out. I'm so happy, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I was gonna say, like, I know it's hard for everybody to get together because of COVID and all that. Like, what adjustments do you have to make in the studio? Like when you like basically send tracks, like you said, over the internet, as opposed to like working with somebody in person. Like, how big of an adjustment is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not too much of an adjustment because, I mean, most people kind of just do that anyway. You know, I got a good microphone. I got a good microphone. Um, really sitting down in the studio together, you know, that's if that opportunity presents itself. And even before COVID, it still didn't really present itself so much. You get what I'm saying?
For
Because
sure.
people always are out and about doing things. So now people at home, so they can send a track over, send this and do that. So it's kind of been the same style for me growing up in this generation. You get what I'm saying? Nothing been too crazy. I haven't really seen the difference, but you know, coming together to perform, that'd be the hardest thing I'd say for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, what you got planned for the holiday season?
Oh man, I'm drop this song and just chilling, man. Really ain't nothing crazy. I'm gonna try to promote, try to get this stuff going, man, and that's about it.
Oh, for sure. And how have you like I remember like last time I talked to you, like COVID, we were just starting to quarantine and stuff like that. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it was gonna last this long.
Oh yeah, it's the same.
How have you had to adjust like your marketing and all that stuff, getting your music out there, as opposed to like being out there performing live, so to speak?
Oh no, it's the same old, man. Posting on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, trying to hit all these socials. Same old, same old. I just don't have that aspect of touring that would boost up my numbers as fast as I thought, you know what I'm saying? But instead of that, I'm getting like David Draiman and them on there. That's boosting it up anyway. And Octane, you know, Octane's showing me love. Shout out. Fucking all the Octane people out there putting it out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that type of stuff is really helping me. So I'm getting a lot of the push on like, streams and radio, things like that's helping like crazy. If you added the touring with it, that's the only part I'm like, fuck, it would be epic if I could tour along with this stuff right now,
Yeah, absolutely. And couple more questions I have for you. It was just kind of something I was thinking about. Like anybody that does rap rock like you or like any other other artists, it seems like everybody compares them to Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Kind of like when a female fronted rock band compares them to Paramore.
Yeah,
exactly. Do you take that comparison as an honor, or do you take that as kind of like, I don't want to say like, not an insult, but like.
I can't do nothing about it because I do sound like him, so I sound just like Zach when I'm rapping. So I really can't get away from it. I don't even trip. I ain't mad at it, It's a compliment because they were fucking awesome. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like the updated version of it. I ain't really tripping. My mama heard Bulls on Parade once and Killing of the Name of that she heard. And she was like, you got a new song and you didn't tell me? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I wish that was awesome. So I'll tell you that much. We would be balling right now if that was my song.
Oh, absolutely. And if you could be featured on, let's say Rage Against the Machine makes a comeback and they call you up to be featured on there, what would like the song title be, and what would you want to learn from that band the most?
Man, what would we do on us? I'd say I'd do an updated version of Killing with 808 drops and, the stuff we got today that would give it that bump, I would do that, like a hardcore remix of it, put me on that thing and make it epic, man.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. And I was going to say, we focus on mental health, as you know, for Madness Creation. How have you been taking care of yourself? Because like with COVID, it's not just a virus, it's like depression rates going up and stuff like that, and how have you been taking care of yourself to kind of keep yourself mentally in the game and mentally prepared?
Bro, I feel it too. I get you, man. This shit could be depressing, but to stay mentally aware is my fitness, bro. That really keeps me going, man. I love doing my workouts, and right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been hardcore because I hate cold weather, brother. And working out in cold weather is the worst feeling on the planet. And oh my God, I tried to work out today, and I don't feel a sweat or nothing, dude. That just pisses me off because back then you could go to the gym, which is kind of warm, you know what I'm saying? My apartment is like, I get all the cold from I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? It's hot outside, my apartment still be cold. So trying to force the workout is troubling, and I feel like, right now. But that's what helps me is a workout. And so I just try to force myself through it, man. And once I get that done, I'm feeling good.
That's awesome, man. Is there a certain like workout regimen that you follow?
Oh, man, I shout out to dude Connor Sloan on YouTube. I kind of just follow his push-up routines and stuff. You hit these YouTube dudes, and they got a lot of workouts and things like that. So just follow along that good 30, 40-minute workout, and it keep me in shape, you know what I'm saying? You got to lift up heavy stuff and do all that craziness. Try not to eat so much, work out. You'll see the changes. You ain't got to do nothing wild like some people try to do. Unless you want to be like a big bodybuilder or some shit, but I don't want to be that. I want to be a skinny rock star.
Well, there you go. And I was gonna say, like, I know we covered a lot. Is there anything else that you would like to add that we haven't talked about?
Oh, nah, man, I'm good, man. That was dope, man. Great conversation.
Yeah, absolutely, Hyro. And it's always an honor and a privilege to talk to you. And thanks so much for rescheduling and stuff like that. Last week was just kind of crazy, so thank you so much.
Oh, good, man. Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. And let us know if you need anything, all right?
All right, man. Have a good one, man, for sure. Much love.
Yeah, absolutely. Much love to you, Hyro.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right, peace to you.